Good morning, I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh, and welcome to The Balancing Act. It's amazing how many of the cool widgets and gadgets we saw as props in action movies like, say, The Matrix or Mission Impossible or even James Bond have actually materialized into our homes over the past few years. Bluetooth earpieces, interactive GPS navigational car systems, crawling self-operating vacuums, and how about this? Computers featuring face recognition. No text logins, no more passwords, access granted only through your face. How's that for security? This and much more coming up next on The Balancing Act. Let's spend the next few minutes talking about lunch. Did you know that lunch can be the most dangerous meal of the day? Why? Well, because it's often eaten away from home, and the foods that we grab on the go typically aren't the healthiest. But you have the power to change the way you lunch. Let's talk right now to Dr. Janet Brill, who's not only a nutritionist, but also a devotee of Boar's Head products. You've also written the book on lowering cholesterol, cholesterol down. Welcome, Dr. Brill, again. Always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Now, you wrote the book on reducing cholesterol, cholesterol down. And I always thought that traditional cold cuts are high in fat and high in sodium, but you recommend Boar's Head.
Well, Boar's Head actually has over 27 products that are certified by the American Heart Association, meaning that they meet strict criteria for being low in saturated fat and cholesterol. So it's a great heart-healthy choice for lean protein.
So it is healthier to pack a brown bag. Why is that?
Because you control what goes in there, so you can ensure that if you pack your kids, for example, a brown bag lunch, that your kids are getting a nutritious, heart-healthy meal.
What are some of the biggest concerns that women have when they're trying to feed their kids in a healthful way?
Well, I think one of the biggest concerns is making sure that your kids get in enough calcium, bone-building calcium. So you want to add in, for example, in these sandwiches, you have Boar's Head. They're both made with Boar's Head cheese, which is high in calcium and also a nice protein source. So that's a great
good way to round it out and make a balanced meal in the sandwich.
Throw some cheese in those sandwiches, Boar's Head cheeses.
Okay, what have you got to show us today?
Well, here's a couple sandwiches. This sandwich is made with whole grain bread, which is a beautiful thing because the 2 slices right there, you got 2 out of the 3 that you want to get in a day. And then it's made with the oven gold turkey breast, which only has 1 gram of fat in 2 ounces and 60 calories, which is basically as good as it gets for a lean protein source.
Great protein.
And then you want to throw in some vegetables, so you give your kids some of those antioxidants, those disease-fighting antioxidants. And this sandwich has spinach, which is just filled with all kinds of nutrients.
Kids or husband, right?
Or husbands,
yeah,
that's right.
Get them eating healthy. And are there cranberries in that?
There are. So you got a turkey dinner, you know,
Thanksgiving dinner, right there.
Exactly, right in a sandwich, and that tastes great. Gives a little sweetness.
That's great. What's in this one?
This one is actually low sodium turkey and ham, which is nice because it's low sodium product, again certified by the American Heart Association. You want to throw in some tomatoes, which is another beautiful heart healthy food filled with actually all kinds of vitamins and antioxidants.
And some delicious looking cucumbers in there too.
That's right,
now,
for crunch.
I never think of Boar's Head. I always think about it for lunch, but I don't think about it for dinner. Can you actually heat it up?
You can, and they have some products that can be main meal dinners. For example, this is the London Port roast beef, so you just heat that up, and it's quite delicious. And then we have a salad here. This is the blazing buffalo chicken salad, which has a nice kick to it, so you could have that as well for dinner.
Delicious and Southwest salad.
Yum.
Now, you're a nutritionist. What is it that makes Boar's Head products recommendable by you?
Well, they actually are free from added fillers and artificial colors and artificial flavors. There's no gluten and there's no trans fat. Which is a great thing. So amazing source of lean protein. Very, very.
You see, I always knew it tasted good.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that it was also good for me.
Yeah, it is. Boar's Head actually makes their own ham. They roast their turkey and their chicken in a real oven, just like at home.
And they keep it high quality. Okay, where can people find Boar's Head products?
They have two websites, brownbagging.com and then boarshead.com. So they have all kinds of things that could help moms make some real healthy and nutritious lunches for their kids.
Thank you. Dr. Janet Brill, always good information about nutrition and helping me get my family healthy. Thanks for being with us, and I'm into this boar's head thing now because it can be healthy for my kids. Well, women, you're going to want this PC coming up next because passwords are a thing of the past. We've got the new face for computer technology coming up. Hi there, I'm inside the latest in computer technology. This is the IdeaPad U110 from Lenovo, and it's the ideal choice for active women like you and me. With us today are technology experts Stephanie Fagan and Stacy Goodman with Lenovo. Tell us about this amazing computer.
This is the latest and greatest from Lenovo. It's the IdeaPad U110, and as you can see, it is super thin, super cool looking, and we've packed some really cool technology
How big is this
in
thing?
it. Well, it's
First of all, how much does it weigh?
As a feather, it's less than 2.5 pounds.
I don't even believe it's 2.5 pounds. It's like a stick of butter. Let me tell you this. I mean, I have notebooks, actual books that are much heavier than this.
Exactly.
Okay, and how many inches is this?
It is a 11 wide.
Okay,
So
11 inches wide
11
only.
inches wide on the screen.
So some basic specs. Runs on Windows.
Yes, we've got Windows Vista Home Premium is the preload. We've got Intel processors. We've got 2 or 3 gigs of memory, 120 gig hard drive, so plenty of space. 3 USB
ports. There we go.
Multimedia card reader. It'll ship with a external DVD burner, an extra battery, so it's packed.
But that's not all. There's also some very interesting technology here.
That's right, it's called VeriFace. It's a facial recognition software that actually uses your face as your password. So no more long passwords and forgetting them all the time. It's simply your face.
So if you were to put your face at the computer.
So right now I'm not registered, so it is looking at me, it's scanning my face, and it has no idea who I am, so it's not letting me in.
Now before we started to do this, I was enrolled. It took all of 5 seconds. And now the computer, oh my gosh, in that time it saw my face and said welcome. So this means that my kids are not going to be able to log on to my account and buy songs on iTunes and such, right?
That's right, but even better, it captures an image of their face, so you can go back and check and see if they've been trying to log onto your computer.
I can see who's been sneaking and trying to get onto my computer. This is amazing technology. But I have to say one thing, it is so light and it is so small, the potential for dropping is pretty huge here.
There is, but we actually have a technology in there to address that as well. It's called Active Protection System, and basically what it is a technology that will detect a change in motion. So if your IdeaPad is sitting on the table, someone trips over the power cord and it starts to fall, the technology will remove the head from the hard drive and really protect any chances of data damage.
So all your data is saved.
Exactly.
This is an amazing, amazing machine. Where can people get it? It's brand new.
It is brand new, so log on to lenovo.com/ideas. That's lenovo.com/ideas to find out more information.
Lenovo.com. Truly amazing technology, and so small and so lightweight. And now I can even just fit it in a purse here. This is amazing. Thank you so much for being with us today. This is an amazing product from Lenovo.
Thank you.
Pet lovers like me know that dogs and cats can be just like children to us in many ways, and when they get sick or hurt, we'll do just about anything for them. Medical advancements in the field of pet health care have come a long way, and a company called CareCredit is working to make sure that you have access to the best possible care. Marjorie Rosser is a CareCredit authority. She's here with us today. Marjorie, welcome. So this is a kind of credit card for unexpected healthcare expenses. Tell me about it.
It is. CareCredit is a credit card, as you said, that you can use for out-of-pocket healthcare expenses, even for your pet. So if you have an unexpected situation, the dog needs emergency veterinary care, or something delayed, routine care that you've put off, you can certainly use CareCredit to pay for those expenses for your pet.
It's amazing that there are so many expenses that we do plan for and we kind of count on, but we don't think about what if an emergency happens for our pet and we don't have health insurance for our pet. Well, let's check in with Dr. Lloyd Mizells from Coral Springs Animal Hospital. He's got the latest on how to use CareCredit at your veterinarian, as well as some of the latest medical advancements for your pet. Dr. Mizells?
Hi, Wendy, and thank you, ladies. There have been a lot of advances in the last 5 to 10 years in veterinary medicine as the public has demanded better and more sophisticated services. More specialists have entered the private sector, meaning into private practice as opposed to the universities. And we are now doing many more sophisticated procedures which involve very sophisticated and costly equipment. And CareCredit has been very instrumental in helping pet owners budget for paying for these procedures so that they can be done in the time frame that the doctor recommends them, as it's often an urgency to performing these procedures, and a better result is done if they're done when the doctor recommends them.
So CareCredit is very different from a traditional credit card like Visa or MasterCard, right?
It really is. It has two distinct advantages. You know, one, it's exclusively for healthcare expenses, so you can use it as a great tool to help you manage those healthcare expenses, as well as the no interest financing promotion every time you use it. That's what makes it unique.
No interest, and there must be a minimum payment.
Yeah, you have to make sure you make your minimum monthly payment, as well as make sure you pay off your entire balance by the end of the promotional period.
And then it's no interest.
No interest.
Like that.
That's right.
So if your pet needs major surgery, if you yourself need LASIK eye surgery, some cosmetic procedure, some unexpected dental procedure, you can get potentially up to 18 months of no interest credit through CareCredit.
Absolutely. You can use it for any of those procedures you just mentioned.
And how do people find out about it?
Best way to find out about it, go to our website, carecredit.com. You can find out about all types of treatments and procedures, find out about those no interest promotions, as well as find a doctor in your area that accepts CareCredit.
Thank you so much for being with us, Marjorie. It seems like many women, especially because they buy the health care in their family, can benefit from this program.
You're right.
CareCredit.com. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Kim Alexis, and if you want success to be your next destination, listen up. We're talking about career opportunities with a company called Pro Travel. And if you like networking, traveling, and helping people, this could be the year your career takes off. Here to tell us more is Pro Travel Network Sales Support Manager Jessica Lewis and National Training Director Robert Hollis. Welcome.
Thanks, Kim.
Thank you. Now, Jessica, let's start with you. How did you get started with Pro Travel Network?
Well, when I first heard about the opportunity with Pro Travel Network, I was working as a nurse in the emergency room, and I absolutely loved my job. And this opportunity came along, and I really liked it because I wasn't going to have to change my schedule at all. I could continue doing what I was doing, working in the ER and also with my family, and not change anything. And I loved going on vacations. I loved traveling. So I really, really loved the idea of Pro Travel Network.
Okay. And Robert, a lot of our viewers want to know more about home-based businesses.
Okay.
How does Pro Travel Network work?
Well, Pro Travel Network has two unique opportunities, and you can do one or the other. Being a travel agent is one way, where a person can just get involved and be able to take those dream vacations that they've always wanted to for a very low price. The other part is the part that I specialize in, which is being a representative and actually promoting the company. What's very unique about the difference that has made my life is that I now make a living. You know what I mean? So my wife and I go out and just go on these incredible vacations with my sons, and I've made more money than I've ever made in my life doing this. The other part is the agent part. Now, when you normally get involved in a company and the company throws a box at you and you're expected to do it on your own, this company, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. When you become a travel agent, Jessica and her team mentor you. They call you, and they'll show you word for word, step by step on how to do this.
On the phone, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
More than just email.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, okay, now what sets Pro Travel Network apart? What makes it unique?
What makes us unique is the company's 5 years old. It's debt-free. It's publicly traded on the stock exchange. The symbols are PTVL. So the credibility of the company is incredible. There's a lot of people now that are, they don't know what's out there. It seems like to be a lot of things. Mm-hmm. But the company is incredibly solid, debt-free, and very credible. And so it allows you to get involved with a company that really cares. I mean, again, you get taught exactly how to do this.
So a very hands-on company? company?
Absolutely.
So Jessica, how does someone become an agent?
Anyone can become an agent. It's very, very easy, and Pro Travel Network has all the steps in place for you to become an agent and be confident that you know what you're doing, that you know how to book travel. And at any given time that you don't know how to book travel or you are stuck in a spot, you can always call the office. We have a mentorship program in place to help you feel confident that you know what you're doing.
And how long does it take to become an agent?
You can become an agent within just a couple days. We ask that you take a couple trainings, and as soon as those are done, so I would say probably within a couple days.
Cool. And how do we find you guys?
Well, you go to protravelnet.com. There you'll get all the testimonials of the people that are successful in the company, people that have gotten incredible, even free trips, and then people that actually promote the company that make an incredible amount of income, full-time income, very, very quickly.
Great. Well, thank you both very much.
Well, thank you very much.
Sounds like it's a good deal.
Yeah.
Pet dander, dust, these things are triggers for those who suffer from allergies, and sometimes relief is hard to find. Now, if you have to spend money on special equipment to make yourself or your family feel better, you want to make sure it works. Well, we're going to show you the award-winning LG steam washer, which features a unique laundry cycle called Allergene. And here to talk about how great this product works is mother of two, Jean Tidwell. Welcome, Jean.
Thank you.
So tell me about your family and the problems you've had with allergies.
Well, my husband and I have two children, two boys, and we also have a cat and a dog. When my son was 4, my youngest son, we found out that he was allergic to our cat. So we had to change a lot of things in our family to accommodate the cat who had been in our family for forever. So
older than your son, I bet.
Yes, he is. So we went to the allergist, and he told us that there are several things that we need to be careful of. Pet dander we had in our clothing, in our furniture, and dust mites. We found out we had dust mites as well.
Dust mites are not good.
No, they live in your bedding, and it can create breathing problems.
You know, I heard that 70% of U.S. households have allergy and asthma sufferers. So what did you do to give your child relief originally?
Well, the allergist gave us several simple things to do, like getting rid of the carpeting and the drapes. We had to change the filters in the air conditioning and heating on a regular basis. We had to encase the bedding, the mattress and box springs with allergy-resistant covers. And we also found out that we had to clean our clothing in at least 131 degrees.
To kill off anything that might still be living and cause allergies. Well, here's some new technology from LG Electronics. Now, what we're looking at here, and you're very familiar with this, aren't you, Jean, is a washer and dryer that uses real steam instead of water, which first saves water, and secondly is gentler on clothing because it uses a short duration of steam, which cleans the clothes. Now, according to Energy Star, using this steam washer saves almost 8,000 gallons of water a year.
It makes a huge difference.
A huge difference, and it's a great way for families to go greener. Plus, there's this special cycle on the LG steam washer called the Allergene cycle, which is proven to actually reduce common allergens, such as house dust mites and domestic animal dander, by more than 95%.
The Allergene cycle made it possible for us to live more comfortably, so that's why this washer and dryer was on my list of priorities to get in my home. It saves energy, and it heats the water to 131 degrees, which kills the pet dander and the dust mites that are a problem in my home. My husband is a radiologist. He does vein care in his private practice, and we see a lot of women. We want them to be comfortable, so we use sheets instead of the paper. We have a lot of laundry in the practice, so we decided instead of spending all this money with a laundry service that wasn't doing such a good job, we would get these machines for his practice because we were so happy with them at home. And also his nurse has a lot of allergies, and these machines have been an added benefit for her.
Helping her allergies as well as helping your family. That's good to know. And the LG steam washer with the Allergene cycle is the first washing machine, we must say, to be certified asthma and allergy friendly by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. And how's your son doing with his allergies?
He's doing great.
That's amazing. Now, we also have a dryer here. They're really lovely looking machines, I might add, by the way. It says that LG's True Steam technology used in the LG Steam Dryer allows people to use different cycles like freshening and deodorizing clothes, I like that, neutralizing static electricity, really cool, and there's also this easy iron cycle which moistens the dryer load prior to the end of the cycle, simplifying the ironing process. It's pretty cool, and I bet it decreases your trips to the dry cleaners.
Love it.
Yeah?
Love it.
So you're actually saving money by not going to the dry cleaner?
Absolutely.
That's amazing. And, you know, girlfriend to girlfriend, one nice thing about these is that this laundry pair with the new Allergene cycle also comes in some designer colors. We're looking here at...
Cherry red.
And what do you own?
Stainless steel. It matches my kitchen.
Of course, got to match your kitchen. Well, there also comes in midnight blue and traditional white, of course. Jean, with everything that you've tried to combat these allergies, were these machines worth it?
Absolutely. They save not only energy and my electric bill, but they also save me a step. You know, I know that my son will be healthier because of them.
And you save on those dry cleaning bills.
Absolutely.
Jean, thank you for being with us today, and thank you for sharing your story. Now, the LG Steam washer and dryer vary in price from about $1,200 to $2,700, depending on which model. They can be purchased separately or together. If you want information, you can go to lgusa.com. Coming up tomorrow, we've got some awesome women you'll want to hear about. And yes, I did say awesome. Tune in tomorrow and you'll know why. Do the Jetsons ring a bell? Wouldn't we all want a robot to help us around the house? Well, I don't think we've quite made it to that point yet, but close. 3 words: robotic vacuum cleaner. And ladies, listen to your heart. We have some heart health advice you just don't want to miss. This and so much more to come on The Balancing Act. I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh, and thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.